Welcome to Goals and Assessments. In this discussion, we're going to talk about how to develop your goals. What is a goal exactly? So it's really the end result of one's personal intention, and this can be in career, this can be sport, this can be life. And we all have goals. We have goals for our careers, we have goals for academics, we have goals for how healthy our lifestyle is going to be. And that's really the focus that we're going to have here is going to be more around the health and fitness in our lifestyle. Now, according to a study at the Dominican University in California, writing down and declaring your goals increases the likelihood of you achieving those goals by about 42%. So we want to write down all of our goals that we have. How are we going to do that? We're going to create a goal using something called the SMART process. This process is all about making things valid, making them clear, declaring your intentions. And so we'll go through the SMART process. It's an acronym. So S stands for specific, M stands for measurable, A stands for attainable, R stands for realistic, and T stands for timely or time bound. So specific. Every goal needs to be clear and concise. That's what specific's all about. So, what is the most popular goal in the United States? Usually around January 1st. I'll let you think about that one for a second. To lose weight. That is the most popular goal in the United States. That is the worst, most terrible goal out there that you can imagine. Do not use that goal. To lose weight is not a good goal. So, if we're talking about losing weight, we're talking about losing muscle. All right, cyclists try to lose muscle. They gain muscle in the off season, and then throughout the season, they're trying to lose muscle. Are we trying to lose water? Again, wrestlers try to lose water. They gain a lot of water. They train in the off season, and then right before their matches, they try to lose as much water as possible in order to be in a lower weight class. Or are they trying to lose fat? If I'm willing to bet that most people who say I want to lose weight mean they want to lose fat. Bingo. So that's what specific is all about. It's all about I want to lose fat instead of I want to lose weight. You want to be very specific and clear and concise with all of your goals. The next one is measurable. Every goal has to have an objective measure. Now, I want to lose weight or I want to lose fat. How much fat? This one's easy. I want to lose 5 pounds of fat. Okay. So that works out pretty well. All right, I want to lose 5 pounds of fat. There it is. But there are other points that are harder to measure. So if you have a goal that says, I want to improve the relationship with my mother, what does that mean to you? How do you measure that? Does that mean that you want to spend 3 days a week calling her? Does that mean you want to spend 1 day a week sitting down and playing a board game? Does that mean you want to visit her twice a month? Does that mean you want to make the intention of flying across the country twice a year? What does that mean to you? So measurements are all about goal setting. You need to be measuring every single one of your goals. Some goals are a little bit more difficult to measure than others. And then we want to look at the time aspect of this goal. Every goal needs to have a declared date and time. So I want to lose 5 pounds of fat. What's the intention? Let's say by December 12th, 2020. So we take a look at I want to lose weight versus I want to lose 5 pounds of fat by December 12th, 2020. You can see how much clearer and concise that is. If you said that to anyone, they can visualize exactly what you mean. That's what we want to do with our goals. We have a much better chance of achieving our goals through motivation if we're able to declare them and make them tangible. And this is the way to make them much more tangible. There's still a need to validate your goal, though. That's where the A and the R come in. So the R is realistic, the A is attainable. R, realistic. Are the components of your goal possible or impossible to achieve? I want to lose 5 pounds of fat by December 12th, 2020. So specifically, losing fat, is it possible for you, a human, to lose fat? My guess is yes. Measurable, is it possible for you to lose 5 pounds of fat? For most people out there, I'm going to say yes to this, though there are some. Professional cyclists, professional runners, any type of endurance athlete who is just ripped, they might actually not have 5 pounds of fat to lose. They might actually die if they lose 5 more pounds of fat. So this is something, is it possible for them or not? All right, that's realistic. Time frame, December 12th, 2020. Is that date possible? Or is time travel needed? Pretty simplistic. I mean, if the date's in the past, then it doesn't work. December 12th, right now, I'm doing this discussion with you on August 30th in 2020. So this date is possible. But if you're watching this after December 12th, 2020, that date is not possible. It needs to be changed. This is common sense, and goal setting is all about common sense. It's just looking at it from an outside perspective and looking at it from different perspectives. And then the attainable. How do you validate attainable? So is your goal too easy or too hard? So I want to lose 5 pounds of fat by December 12th, 2020. How hard is it going to be for you to lose 5 pounds of fat in about 16 weeks? Again, assuming that I'm doing this discussion on August 30th and we're talking about December 12th. So 16 weeks, 5 pounds of fat. An overweight individual by about 10 pounds of fat. It's pretty difficult to lose 5 pounds of fat there. An overweight individual by about 80 pounds of fat is much easier to lose that fat. So this will depend on who it is. And so we want to understand that goals are living and can change. That's okay. You want to make them as transparent as possible and as realistic as possible, but you may achieve a goal early. You may have to reevaluate all those validations for your goal, and that's okay. So validate your goal, go for it, and then goals are living and they may change in the future. So that's how we create a goal, right? To summarize, you use the SMART goal process: specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time-bound or timely. Declare your intentions, and you have created quite a good goal. It's not enough just to make a goal. You need to be able to break down your goal into smaller chunks, just like you're eating a steak. All right, break down little bits at a time, cut off little bits at a time so you can chew it, you can eat it, right? We're not just going to take the goal and run with it. We have to take it by little bits at a time. So I want you to take this exercise here. You're going to take the number 32. How do you break down 32? You might be thinking 16 and 2. All right, you might be thinking 8 and 4. All right, we're going to use 16 and 2. So you break it down by 16 and 2. Then 2 is already broken down as far as it possibly can be. 16, how do you break that down? Let's talk about 4 and 4. And then how do you break down 4 and 4? 2 and 2. So 32 comes out to 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, and you get 32. So you have these smaller little bits that make up this larger vision, this larger goal. That is what we're going to talk about today. Visions, goals, sub-goals, and tasks. So your vision is at 32. Your goal is at 16, that larger aspect. Your sub-goal, which is little bits of the goals that help you towards the goal, and the tasks, which are really the small bits. So a vision is a clear image on how you see your future. A goal is a specific target that you move towards your vision. All right? A goal is much more concrete. A vision is more generalized. And then you have sub-goals that are a set of specific targets that move you towards your goal. And then you have tasks that are specific checklists that help you towards your sub-goals that can be executed. So break it down a little bit. Your vision may be to lead a healthy lifestyle and be happy with an enjoyable job that helps my community. Your goal may be to receive a master's degree in business administration by May 2021. Your sub-goal may be to get an A in the course strategic management in the fall of 2020. And then your task is to submit a well-developed master's thesis by December 12th that provides insight into Foot Locker's corporate management and potential solutions for consolidation. So you can see how each one breaks it down into much more tangible, much more smaller bits. Let's exercise that again. Vision is to lead a healthy lifestyle with good nutrition. Your goal is, I want to improve my nutrition by eating 20% more vegetables per week. Your sub-goal, you will eat 20% more vegetables per week by looking up 5 healthy recipes every Sunday, purchasing 20% more vegetables at the grocery store, and saving $10 more per week to go towards fruits and vegetables. So those are your sub-goals to make up that goal of eating 20% more vegetables. And then your tasks. We're going to focus on you're going to purchase 20% more vegetables at the grocery store. And the tasks for that, you're going to take the 3:05 p.m. bus to Wegmans on Saturday. You're going to write a grocery list of vegetables on the bus ride. You're going to make sure you pick out healthy fruits and vegetables in the produce section. And this is something I want to talk about a little bit because this is completely ridiculous. But you first walk into the grocery store and you might have your cart. You take the fruits and vegetables that you want in that produce section and you place them. You got tomatoes, you got lemons, you got romaine lettuce, you got potatoes, all right, all of these things. But tomatoes are fairly soft, right? And then you decide, okay, I want some water, all right, a case pack of water because you're trying to lead a healthier lifestyle. So you walk all the way into the back of the store to find a case pack of water. What do you do to put that case pack of water? You might put it underneath the cart. You might move the vegetables and then place it inside the cart, but you're not going to crush the tomatoes. You're not going to take the case pack and place them on top of the tomatoes. I hope you don't do that. So it's a ridiculous situation that you can break down these tasks to those small, minute things that tend to be common sense. So making sure you don't crush those soft vegetables with the bottles of water. Again, ridiculous to write down, but this is something I want you to think about, all right? This is all about making conscious decisions and deliberate actions. And we're talking about making sure that what we're doing is not just autopilot, all right? And what we're doing has a specific intention for it. And this will help us achieve each one of our goals. That's how you break down your goals. So to summarize, write down your goals for better motivation using the SMART process. Break down your vision into goals, into sub-goals, finally into tasks, and make conscious decisions and deliberate actions. So get out there, make it happen, and achieve your goals. Thank you.